Sir, go ahead. Lieutenant Governor, what are your priorities for this special session as we get a little bit closer?
Well, I think we have a lot of good items that the governor has presented. I think that certainly making sure that guns don't end up in the wrong hands, toughening some of the laws we have about criminals with guns and that type of thing. And then the mental health aspect. I think there's a lot, as we saw in the covenant shooting, there's a lot of these instances that involve a person that has mental disease. And so I think there's a lot of good items that he's presented.
Governor, you came out right out of the gate there with some gun reform ideas. Puts you somewhat at odds with a lot of your party. What do you foresee? You say trying to keep guns out of the hands of criminals, that sort of thing. What avenue do you see that taking?
Well, I think there's a number of things that we could do that would accomplish that. There's a lot of crime that's committed by juveniles, and there's some things we can do in that area. And that was one of the items that he had. And there's also increasing an individual who threatens to commit mass violence, making that a felony. I think that takes the guns out of somebody who's got a screw loose, you might say.
Initially, the governor had proposed having special protective orders and such. And you would express, you would, well, he didn't call them that, but everybody else did. And you would express some support for that. Do you still have any support? Do you support that at all?
I do. I continue to support it. It won't be an item that's discussed in special session, though.
Why not?
Well, I think the votes aren't there. I think there needs to be a little more education done, a little more, in-depth study of how that would be affected and everything.
Lieutenant Governor, you mentioned juvenile crime, but if you look at the TBI report, a lot of that is down across the state. So why do you think that might be a focus for the special session?
Well, I think I haven't seen it, that particular report, but I know that in some areas that what the gangs do is they get a juvenile to commit some of the crimes, knowing that the juvenile, particularly if it's first offense, will probably not serve much time at all in a juvenile facility. And I think that we need to find a way to stop that and take some of the problems that exist with gangs out.
Has the governor indicated to you that he will be, having someone, I'm not sure who, introduce a special protection order?
No, he is not. And it's...
He is not going to push it, or is he not indicated to you that he will?
He's not indicated to me. And as far as I can tell, it would probably be outside the call.